Mauro Icardi has been stripped of the Inter Milan captaincy and dropped from their Europa League squad to face Rapid Wien tonight. On Wednesday morning, the club produced a tweet explaining that goalkeeper Samir Handanovic is now the new captain. The club can confirm that Samir Handanovic is the new Inter captain #FSIM, they wrote on Twitter. Of course, anyone with a slight interest in Italian football will know that the relationship between Icardi and Inter Milan isn't great. A lot of the controversy surrounds Icardi's wife and agent, Wanda Nero. But where did it all go wrong? Well, Football Italia have produced a detailed timeline of events that explains exactly how we've reached this point. The 7th of October, 2016, Inter announced Mauro Icardi has signed a new contract until 2021, worth €4. 5 a season with a €110 million release clause for foreign clubs. October 16, 2016, Inter Ultras in the Curva Nord demand Icardi be stripped of the captain's armband after a chapter in his book criticized them. You're finished. The 17th of October, 2016, Wanda tells Corriere dello Sport that her husband's renewal came after an offer from Napoli, who wanted him to replace Gonzalo Higuain. The 7th of April, 2017, Wanda claims she is the only wife who makes money for her husband in an interview with magazine Gent. He's gone from being worth €14 million to €250 million. The 25th of September, 2017, Wanda reaffirms Mauro's commitment to Inter at a book launch. Their captain forever. That's my dream, we hope so. The 30th of November, 2017, cracks begin to emerge as Wanda seeks an improved deal for Icardi. I've received some calls, but I prefer not to say from which clubs. He's worth at least €200 million. The 15th of December, 2017, Wanda mentions Real Madrid for the first time. I don't know anything about Real Madrid, but I won't say yes or no, she tells Verissimo. If it was up to Mauro, then he'd stay at Inter for life, but there are other things we don't know. We hope so. The 22nd of February, 2018, Wanda tells Corriere dello Sport, Orsolio knows what I think and I know what he and the club think. A couple of big clubs have approached us and shown they appreciate him. I have to at least listen to them and assess the situation. The 20th of March, 2018, Wanda bears the front page of Gazzetta dello Sport, declaring we're confident about Icardi's renewal and when I meet the directors at the stadium we laugh and joke. I make the joke that he's worth more with every day that passes. The 22nd of May, 2018, Icardi's €110 million release clause stands ahead of the summer transfer window and Wanda warns, there are some big clubs willing to pay his release clause that, to tell you the truth, considering the figures that are going around, isn't even that much for a player like him. There are many clubs pressing. July 2018, Icardi decides to stay at Inter without signing a new contract and his release clause expires. Wanda does not make any public statements throughout pre-season. September 4, 2018, Wanda reveals to Tiki Taka how Juventus looked at Icardi but Cristiano Ronaldo was their primary objective. Surely Mauro could have been an alternative. The 28th of November, 2018, over 2 years pass since Icardi's last renewal and Wanda tells Corriere dello Sport, "It's not the time to talk about it. He's not asked for anything, every renewal was signed when the club offered it to Mauro. I prefer Milan to London, Madrid and Paris, but that doesn't count for anything. I'm very superstitious and I don't want to reveal what Mauro told me, but he's very calm." The 18th of December, 2018, Wanda launches her first tirade against the Benemata Inter. "We're very far apart. What's been written in the last few days annoys me. No one's called me to ask for any explanations. Inter wanted to send Icardi to Juventus, but it was Mauro who said no as he wanted to stay at Inter. The 9th of January, 2019, Argentine outlet TIC Sports drops the bombshell that Wanda told Inter her husband would not be signing a new contract. The 10th of January, 2019, Icardi asserts Wanda will take care of my interests until the end of my career after Gazzetta dello Sport claimed Inter had become fed up with her. The 12th of January, 2019, Wanda issues her own response. "No one's allowed to interfere with my family affairs, reporting false and biased news. The lack of respect towards a gentleman like Icardi, who attended your last event and has always been available to you, is truly shameful." The 18th of January, 2019, the two parties look to set a date for face-to-face talks, but the meeting doesn't take place and Wanda writes on Instagram, "I like people who speak 3 languages, to your face, directly and with balls." She tells Striscia La Notizia later that day, "Yes, we'll renew. The 28th of January, 2019, Wanda brings calm to the situation, telling Tiki Taka, "We haven't discussed figures, Inter have other priorities right now. I like Marotta, he seems like a sincere person to me and today he showed it, he's what we need." There's hypocrisy in football, but he looks at you and tells you the truth, and in this industry we are not used to that. The 11th of February, 2019, Wanda is back on the offensive. "I didn't mention the renewal when the club called me," she tells Tiki Taka. "I'd like to see Mauro more protected by the club because sometimes nasty things have come out from inside." The 13th of February, 2019, Icardi is stripped of Inter's captaincy and replaced by Samir Handanovic. And it seems Wanda's latest comments are the tip of the iceberg. Whether or not there's a way back for Icardi from now until the end of the season remains to be seen. Inter are currently third in Serie A and have a fantastic opportunity to qualify for next season's Champions League, and they may need to call upon Icardi, who has scored 15 goals this season. But if he and his wife are in danger of disrupting the entire squad, it's probably best to leave him out. It certainly looks as though he will be on the move this summer. Whether clubs will be scrambling to work with Wanda is unlikely, though.